Ethan, my boy. It's been too long.
Yes, sorry if I've been neglecting you, Edward. Life intruded.
Mm-hmm. In the form of your drunken lout of a father, Luke. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
I'm pretty sure he's got that covered.
So, any idea where he went?
Well, I know where he was, but chances are he's moved on by now.
I just consider it good riddance to bad rubbish. You know, when I think of the hell that he put my daughter through, oh, well, never mind. I know you didn't come here to discuss Luke and Tracy's marital woes.
No, actually, I have news about Maya.
You do? How wonderful. So, I was wondering how long you would let this separation go on, but you finally put your foot down, huh? So when's Maya coming back? Because I'll have Cook prepare all of her favorites.
Yeah, here's the thing, old chap. Maya likes Philadelphia.
What's to like?
Well, her family, for one. She's thinking about staying on permanently.
Well, change her mind.
I can't, not from here.
Have you tried?
Yes, of course I've tried, but my particular brand of charm works better up close.
You know, this is too bad. Kind of an unfortunate turn of events for you, because the deal was, in order to get $1 million, you had to stay married to Maya for 1 year in this city.
Yes, I'm aware.
I don't want Maya in Philadelphia. I'm used to having her here.
Yeah, well, me as well.
And there's nothing you can do.
Short of dragging her back home on a private plane, I don't think so.
Well, I have a private plane.
And you lend it to me.
For a worthy cause, and this certainly qualifies.
Well, I mean, I would need money up front, just to finance the trip.
How much?
Not a steep amount by a man of your means. I'd say 250 grand. I mean, I hate to be so blatant. Coming right out and asking for money like this, normally I'd fleece some high rollers in a private game, but the Hunted Stars no more, and time is of the essence. I mean, it's important that we get Maya back before she becomes too comfortable with life in Philly. Also, I mean, we're still practically newlyweds. We didn't know each other very well to begin with, so we cannot be separated at this crucial stage in our relationship.
How's that coming along?
What?
Your relationship. I've been thinking about that.
Oh, it's been going really well.
Good.
Yeah,
that's good to hear. Now, I realize what you are going to get out of all this, but I'm paying all the expenses, and what is my incentive, huh?
Well, that's the beauty of it. I mean, you get Maya back, too. You can't deny that you've grown to love her. Come on. What's so funny?
Oh, God. You are good. I have to hand it to you. You are a chip off the old Spencer block.
Thank you.
Maya called me.
She did.
She wanted to tell me personally that she is staying in Philadelphia with another man.
Right, that may be her intention at the moment. But see, I do have the upper hand, seeing as I'm her husband and all that.
She also mentioned that she had seen you quite recently and that you were headed to the Dominican Republic for a quickie divorce.
Well, you two certainly covered a lot of territory, didn't you?
I enjoyed watching you work. It was a very noble effort.
So, does that mean I don't get any money?
She cared for you a great deal.
Yeah, I thought so. Just not enough, I guess.
In fact, she also liked the fact that you were a little twisted, maybe too much. But you just didn't figure the life that she set out for herself.
Yeah, I guess you probably didn't either.
Well, sometimes that happens. More often than not.
So, I did give that marriage my best effort. You think maybe I could get like a partial payment?
Oh, God, best effort, hell. You blew it. You had the sweetest of all deals. All you had to do was stay married to that exceptional woman for 1 year and walk away with a cool $500,000. But you drove Maya away. Out of my house.
But I was enjoying our little visit here.
Out.
Okay, it's me leaving.
Just find somebody else to track the money. Okay, let me know.
May I come in?
Sure.
Jason, I know you aren't much on small talk, so I'll get right to the point. Monica and I were deeply hurt that we weren't invited to Michael's graduation.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. Our disappointment was mitigated by the relief that Michael actually lived to experience this rite of passage. And I want to capitalize on that momentum, get him on a fast track.
To what exactly?
I want to offer Michael a summer internship at ELQ. It's time he got back to his real family.
Michael already has a job. He's working the coffee warehouse this summer.
That's a mob front. That's no place for Michael.
The coffee business is actually legitimate, Grandfather.
I don't expect you to say anything different. So, does Michael plan to go to college?
He got accepted to PCU.
Excellent. All the more imperative that he learns how a real corporation is run. So, are his grades good?
Yeah, they're very, very good.
You know, I shouldn't even have to be asking you these questions. You know that.
I don't want to fight. I mean, you want Michael to work for ELQ? You should talk to him. It's up to him to decide that.
He'll do what you say.
Michael does what he wants.
Maybe. But you exert a great deal of influence. If you support his going to ELQ, he's much more likely to agree.
I think you're giving me too much credit.
So that's your answer, huh? Michael is 19, and you wash your hands of any responsibility in his future, huh? I don't want to fight with you either, Jason. You had the very best of intentions. But when Michael was a baby, you handed him over to Sonny. And Michael has been paying the price for it ever since. Now this is your chance to make things right. I'm delighted that you accepted my invitation.
Well, thank you for having me over. I'm not sure why, though.
I thought it was time for us to get to know each other better. You are playing a very important part in my great-grandson's life. Michael's very fond of you.
I'm very fond of him, too.
Please.
Thank you.
And I also wanted to thank you for your kindness to me during the horrible aftermath of Sonny and Brenda's disastrous wedding.
Oh, I was happy to help.
Of course you would be. You're a very compassionate person. So, tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Well, let's start with your profession. What does Abby want to be when she grows up? Huh?
I'm studying to be a paralegal.
Oh, that's exciting. Are you currently employed in that?
Trying to be. Unfortunately, I'm not having very much luck, though. The job market is so tight.
Oh, of course it is. Say, you know, I might be able to find you a position at ELQ, either in our main office or in one of our subsidiaries, and you could start right away.
You don't even know my job skills.
Well, I'm sure we could find something that suits you, and there's really only one small provision.
I had a feeling.
I can find you a well-paying, intellectually stimulating job at ELQ, provided that Michael comes on board as well.
Hey.
Any news on the missing money?
No, we're still working on that, but we need to discuss Michael.
Michael is going to be loading trucks at the warehouse. I told him he's too smart. He should get into sales, merchandising. But you can't change the boy's mind, you know what I mean? It's like
Michael hasn't been approached yet,
Yeah.
but he has another job offer on the table.
Well,
Edward wants to give Michael an internship at ELQ.
really? What do you think of that?
I don't know. I think it might be a good opportunity. Michael might realize that he likes business and ELQ is big and it's legitimate.
Yeah, but what about, how Edward plays head games and he's
I
controlling...
know, but at least Michael would be safe.
Yeah, but you left Quartermaine's because you felt like they were swallowing you whole. AJ stayed, got destroyed. I just don't want that happening to Michael.